Week 9.
Week 9 came out of nowhere.
Apparently. A lot of these did, though. These are recipes that I was not expecting to be as good as they were. Or
Yeah.
as easy. There's just a lot of surprises.
So many surprises.
Including that one.
So the first surprise was chicken, shrimp, and chorizo paella.
Paella.
Ba-da-da. Just bubbling away.
Chicken, shrimp, and chorizo paella. Did I say that right?
Paella.
Paella.
Or something.
Or whatever. But
So we just gotta let it bubble.
bubble,
And
bubble,
then-
bubble.
Bubble some more. Oh, the rice is
Starting to bloom.
bloom like the coffee.
It is a Spanish dish, evidently. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I think I also screwed up several things along the way here, so.
Sean looked at the picture and was like, ooh, that looks good. And I looked at the picture, I was like, ooh, don't know about that. But I think it'll be good. Did it crisp on the bottom?
Yeah, it's got a little bit. You can just see it. It's supposed to the rice is supposed to crisp up and harden on the edges.
Let's see
Let's try this.
how it is. Oh, so we couldn't find the Spanish style chorizo, so we just used like a Cajun sausage instead.
It's a very unique flavor. I really don't know where to place it.
Spain is where.
The rice cooking and everything gives it this nice flavor. It's got a little bit of that kick from the sausage and from the turmeric and everything that's in it. I think it's good. That's not what I was expecting at all. It's good.
I like it. I feel like I keep being skeptical of these recipes and then I end up liking them.
I feel like too, if we'd had everything more organized and knew what we were doing, this would not have been a hard recipe. We just kind of made it hard.
Yeah. It kind of takes a long time. It's 50 minutes of hands-on time. So you cook some stuff for a few minutes and then you add some stuff for a few minutes and then you add some stuff and it's just, you're by the stove the whole time.
But not difficult.
Yeah. So we grated the tomatoes.
Which is weird.
Which is kind of weird, but it worked really well. There's a string here. That's gross. It calls for saffron, which is apparently really expensive and hard to get. So we used turmeric, and I doubted the shrimp because you add it on for the last 2 minutes of cooking, and then you just take it off the heat and cover it for 10 minutes. It's that's not
Which
gonna cook
the
shrimp.
heat comes up and steams it. It worked. It really did. Same thing with the peas. The peas kind of got all nice and crisp.
Sean's mind is blown right now though.
I haven't had really any Spanish food that I can think of. So it's a flavor set I'm not used to, but it's delicious.
Look at that crisp.
There you go.
Look at that. So.
You want some more?
I want some Crispies. I'm not even done with this bowl and I want more.
Yeah, this is a winner.
All right.
Look at that.
Ooh, yes.
You can make it for a group of people really easily, or for a family. It'd be a great meal. It's one dish too, which is nice.
Yeah. So, started off well.
All right, well, and then I think the next 4 were all done in one day.
Yes, they were.
So, Sabbath, y'all.
Saturdays.
It's
That's
the
when we
best.
end up making
We just
all
make
our good
all
food.
our good food on that day. So we started off with buttermilk pancakes.
Sean is making me breakfast. I have been wanting pancakes all week, so he is making buttermilk pancakes. While Strider and I
Just lays around on bed.
It's a great Saturday. He's so cute. He's so cute. Strider, is it a good Saturday?
Okay, I'm supposed to be in bed, but I've gotta just look at this fluffy pancake batter.
Again, not sure. I added too much baking powder at first, and I don't.
Teaspoons versus tablespoons are a little bit of a struggle for.
Sometimes. But I took out a little bit, because I kind of still had it all in the center, and I took out a little bit of the butter. So I thought it would probably still be good. So I don't know if that's what's causing these to be so fluffy, but I'm here for it if that is the case.
They're so, like, I was like, are you sure those are cooked through? Because they're so fluffy. Look at those. They're, Oops. I'm breaking it. Okay, I'm going to leave those alone and stop mutilating them so we can eat them. Dee-dee. Ta-da! Oh my goodness.
Buttermilk pancakes.
I am so pumped. I've been wanting pancakes. Here they are.
We have normal chocolate chip, banana, just cinnamon.
Wait, you made plain ones?
I made a few, mostly for myself because I like to try things as they say, and then also have other things.
Yes. So, boom. Excited to try.
All right, let's see.
Look how fluffy these are. They're so thick and.
All right, good.
Buttermilk pancakes, man. With a little too much baking powder.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the result of it, but okay, duly noted. Do you prefer it with this fluffy, or would you like them maybe not so much?
Oh no, I love a good fluffy pancake. Like, this is what I wanted. We've made pancakes in the past few months, but we've done like sweet potato pancakes, which are delicious, but this is the real deal. And we've got our crispy breakfast sausage.
She's so cute. Look at her.
Your turn. Well, that was pretty smooth.
That's good. So because I'm weird, I'm gonna try the plain ones just because I like to see it how it was intended.
Doing it right.
Wow.
You have something on your face.
Where?
On your mouth. How is it?
Good.
Delicious.
And it is so fluffy, and I'm so okay with that.
Look at that fluff.
That's so good.
Anytime a recipe, like a baking recipe, calls for buttermilk, you know it's gonna be good. All right, we're gonna enjoy.
Bye.
Bye. What are your favorite pancake
Maybe I'll
add-ins?
put in your pancakes, because...
And I say add-ins because I am an add-in, not a topping kind of girl when it comes to pancakes.
Yeah,
I'll have
put stuff on
toppings
top.
too, but Waffle House makes me so upset that they put their chocolate chips. Do they just sprinkle it on top of the already finished waffle?
You could have
Anyways.
just stopped that Waffle House makes me so upset by their existence. So...
Hey, a lot of people like Waffle House.
they're wrong. And then we did good old classic hamburgers. I haven't made hamburgers with just mixing up ground beef
It's just salt and pepper, right?
and salt and pepper in a long time. I've always done it like usually frozen or pre-made. It was good.
Alrighty, we're making burgers. The grills are open at our apartment. A lone piece of corn. We had an extra corn cob from a recipe, so why not grill it? Sean, how does it feel to be the grill master?
I am not. I barely know how to work one, but
What have you learned from the cookbook?
I've learned that don't open the lid too often, which I used to do a lot.
It's like with a crock pot. I think you're not supposed to do that either.
Supposed to open the lid. Not to press on the patty. That's going to dry it out, which I've done that a lot. And
It's so windy.
and it's windy.
Foil down.
To put a dimple in the middle of the burger so that they don't shrink too much.
That was what was like what?
Yeah, I know. These are all things I'm like, oh wow.
So
Which is fun that all those little tips and tricks are kind of available, you know?
yeah. So we'll return when we can open the grill again.
Yes.
Caught the husk on fire. It's fine. That's some burgers.
I learned a lot, honestly, about just basics of grilling that I didn't know. Whoops, my bad.
With our burgers, we made onion rings. Oh yes.
So good.
I was a little afraid because it's a pan of hot oil and you use a lot of it.
You use a lot of it.
But yeah, mix up the batter, throw the onions in the batter, throw it in there, boom, onion rings.
I was expecting a lot more splatter. The fear that, I mean, you see deep fat fryers at restaurants, and it's because of repeated uses. They start splattering and things go everywhere.
Just don't like toss.
Don't toss it in there, but like there's no real splatter. It just cooks.
Yeah.
And anything that gets caught in there just kind of just stays. Like it just cooks a little bit more, and the breading gets caught. But they were very good. You can do that with any kind of vegetable. It's very easy.
I also didn't trust because we were halving the recipe, so I used half the amount of onions. But then with the batter, I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. So I just did the full amount of batter.
And we still ended up using.
We had so much left though.
So much batter or so many onions?
Batter left.
Oh yeah.
Because we then made deep fried Oreos.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That was the best part, y'all. Deep fried Oreos. Holy crap. Like you hear about those at like the Texas State Fair or whatever.
It's not crispy like I thought it was gonna be, but.
That's really good.
I feel like this would be really good with ice cream. Wow. That is so interesting.
That is not what I expected. The whole thing turns to mush, all of it.
No.
Like the inside gets soft, all of it, and it's so like it's this fun.
Did we lose the cream?
Oh my gosh, deep fried Oreos. That was the best part of the onion ring. I love the onion rings, but the deep fried Oreos we made afterwards, again, real healthy, were so good.
And with that, we made Chipotle Ketchup, which I think is literally just ketchup with adobo.
Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce chopped up and mixed in. I don't like ketchup.
That counted as a recipe.
I don't like ketchup generally.
Hello.
Hello, Strider. How are
He's
you?
like, you were talking about burgers?
What was that? Boy. I do enjoy spicy ketchup, and the Chipotle ketchup is actually really good. Don't do the full recipe; it makes a lot.
Yeah.
Unless you're having a ton of people over. I'm so excited for this. Oh my gosh! So this is the burger recipe, which is just salt, pepper, and the meat. Normally we would have Worcester sauce. We wanted to see how their recipe was. We've got bagels for buns, Chipotle ketchup for our homemade onion rings. Y'all.
Also, we made
Fried Oreos.
fried Oreos because we had extra batter. So
So why not?
why not?
Let's see how this is.
Also, can we talk about aioli for a second? Tell us,
It
Sean,
sounds so
what
formal.
is this fancy?
It's like, oh
Tell
yes,
us.
I made an aioli. Aioli is literally mayonnaise with other things added to it.
Yeah.
This is mayonnaise, bacon, and what's it called?
Garlic.
Roasted garlic. That is it.
Yeah.
I think somebody was like in a bougie restaurant made this really good sauce using mayonnaise, but he knew he couldn't call it a mayonnaise sauce because it wouldn't sound bougie enough. So he called it aioli.
That is a lot of mayonnaise. I see. This is where they get you though. I don't usually eat that much mayonnaise.
Yep.
But aioli, I'm like, delicious.
All right, first bite.
Good. It's like the burger's pretty simple and basic, but it's like your classic. I just grilled a burger.
Yep.
Kind of
Using just
burger.
nothing but ground beef. Interestingly, 7 minutes on each side, which was the minimum that it said. Like no, like
No
that was
pink.
no pink. That may have been because we wrapped it up and it had to stay wrapped for a while we cooked the onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
May have something to do with it, but it's really good. And here's
Mm-hmm.
the onion rings with the Chipotle ketchup, which is ketchup with some cut up Chipotle peppers in adobo sauce.
Is he okay over there?
He just threw up.
No.
So yeah, very healthy week 9. Lots of nice surprises.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
It
it.
was fun.
Yeah.
Love you.
Week 9. Love you. We love you. Maybe we don't.
I don't know who you are, so I might not. Sorry.